RC parallel circuit. This is a RC parallel circuit. Now if we apply KCL at this node, so I phasor is equal to IR phasor plus IC phasor. Now since this resistor and capacitor are connected in parallel, so voltage across them will be same. Also together this resistor and capacitor will have impedance Z. Now from this equation we can say that I is equal to V by Z. IR is equal to VR by R, but VR is equal to VC is equal to V. So here we can write V divided by R plus IC is VC divided by minus JXC. So here in place of VC we can write V divided by minus JXC, where XC is the capacitive reactance, and this 1 by minus J represent the current is leading in capacitor. Now if we take this V common from here and here, so this V and this V will get cancelled. So what's remain? Here 1 by Z and here 1 by R and here 1 by minus JXC. Now 1 by Z, that is reciprocal of impedance is admittance, and reciprocal of resistance is conductance, and reciprocal of this 1 by J is plus J, and this 1 by XC is susceptance, capacitive susceptance. It is represented by BC. Now phasor diagram, we will take voltage as a reference because voltage is same in resistance and capacitance. Now this IR will be in phase with voltage and this IC will be leading the voltage by 90 degree. Now resultant of this IC and IR will be this I phasor. Now from this phasor diagram we can say that IB is equal to CD. So we can replace this CD by AB. From this phasor diagram we can draw current triangle, admittance triangle and power triangle. So here current triangle will be, this will be I phasor as it is, and we have replaced this line by IC, and this will be IR. Now if we apply Pythagoras theorem to this right angle triangle, this is a right angle triangle, so hypotenuse square is equal to adjacent side square plus opposite side square. So this will be I square is equal to IR square plus IC square. Here we can see, and from this equation I is equal to under root of IR square plus IC square. Now cos phi is equal to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So here adjacent side is IR and hypotenuse is this I phasor. So cos phi is equal to IR by I. Now this cos phi is the power factor, and power factor will be leading because of the capacitor. Then tan phi is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So here opposite is IC and adjacent is IR. So tan phi is equal to IC divided by IR. Now from this current triangle we can draw admittance triangle. If we divide all the side of this current triangle by voltage V, then what's remain? 1 by Z, and here 1 by XC and here 1 by R. So 1 by Z is again admittance and capacitive susceptance and conductance. So again this is a right angle triangle, so Y square is equal to G square plus BC square using Pythagoras theorem. Therefore Y is equal to under root of G square plus BC square. Then power factor cos phi is equal to, again cos phi is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So here adjacent side is G and hypotenuse is Y. So G by Y, cos phi is equal to G by Y, and this cos phi will be again leading because of the capacitor, and tan phi is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So opposite side is BC and adjacent side is G. So tan phi is equal to BC divided by G. Now again this is a power triangle. So this will be apparent power S, this is true power P, and this is reactive power QC because of capacitor. Now again using Pythagoras theorem, S square is equal to P square plus QC square. So from this, S is equal to under root of P square plus QC square. Then cos phi is equal to again adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent side is P and hypotenuse is this S. So cos phi is equal to P by S, and tan phi is equal to opposite side, that is QC divided by adjacent side. Adjacent side is P.